here we are for week 4, assignment 4.7, prove users and computers. Here we are asked to create an organizational unit, create some users for it, and also create computers. And we are to link the users to a computer that is under an organizational unit. So we're doing that right now. These are the instructions that we follow. We have to create employees, organizational unit, HR, admin, IT, management, research, stakeholders, accounting, and auditors. So we are also to add these usernames into each and every one of the organizational units that we'll be creating. And after them, we have to create a file that can be accessible by each and every one of them. And we have to give some full access, full control, while we have to give some restricted access. So let's go ahead and start this. But like we always do, before you can start anything on Azure, you need your Azure to be running. So which we are going to start here. I'm going to start my Azure to start running. From here you can see starting visual machine. So once my machine is started, I can now go in through my RDP. So for the sake of this instruction, I'll be able to carry out them offhand. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to divide my screen into 2 so that you can have access to other documents. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. Alright, so we'll wait for this to come up. So as usual, we need to enter our password, and after entering our password, then our server can now come up. Alright, so we are into our Windows server. So so I'm going to also use it to cover this part of the screen. So it will be easy for me. Alright, so here we are. So here we are. So first of all, we have to add we have to create the following organizational units. So for me to do that, I can create from here. I can also come to this place. I also come to 2, then select computer management. So we come to our field, then we locate Active Directory users and computers. So once we're under users and computers, okay, so here we have our Active Directory. So we open this up to see other built-ins. So now we have to create number 1, we have to create a new organizational unit. So let's start with the first one. When you click this, you go to new. When you come to new, you come to organizational unit. So what we are creating now is we are creating for employees. We are creating one for employees. No, now with this protect container from accidental delete means that if we create something like this, if you mistakenly click on delete button, this folder will not be able to delete. So we just click on OK. Now if you see, we have our OU, we have our new organizational unit here. So just that is how we are going to do to create every other one. Come back to this, come down to organizational unit. So we are creating the second one now, which is HR. So after that, I'll pause this video so I can complete the other units that I want to create. So okay, so as you can see, we've finished creating the organizational unit for employees, HR, IT, management, research, stakeholders, accounting, and auditors. So we are done with number one. Number two here says we should use using Active Directory user and computer, create the following new users. So for us to create these users, if you come up here, you see a user here. So in here, is where we have to create our own users. So we right click, we go to new, we locate user, you click on it. So we're only giving the first name of the users. So we are creating Sarah as a user, Sarah as a user. So the user login should also be Sarah. So I click on next. Now I want to make this password never to expire. So I want to make this password never to expire. So with this, the user don't need to keep changing passwords all the time. So with this, I can click on next. I can choose the password. So I want to maintain one particular password so that and it won't be complicated for me in case I need to enter the password for each user. So I'm going to use a common password. Alright. So I repeat the password here. Alright, so I click on next. So now when I click on finish, the following objects will be created. So I click on finish. Sarah will be created. For now, you can see this is Sarah as a user. So I'm going to pause this video so I can create other users also. Thanks. Alright, so let's create the last user. Go to new. You come to users again. Then include the name. Alright, so go to next. Then password. This password. Confirm password. You can check this while you check never expire. So we can finish. So with this, we've been able to create some users. As you can see, this one can create the users we just created. You can see from down. You can see here. These are the names users we've created. So after creating of users, now we will be going back to let's minimize this. We'll be going back to File Explorer. So yeah, so File Explorer. And under the File Explorer, we have to create a folder named Promised Land. So which I'm going to do. Now I'm coming down to this PC. Now under this, I'm going to try C. I'm going to try C. So under the try C, this is where I want to open a new folder. I'm going to call Promised Land. So that is what it is. Now, first is create the following subfolders within the Promised Land. So we are going to open Promised Land folder. Once you open, we are going to create a new folder, the listed folder. I can right click and go to new folder and create, or I can easily click this. When I click this, it comes up. So I'm saying a folder for employees. It's a folder for employees. So as others, I'm going to create a folder for HR. I'm also going to create a folder for IT. So that is what we're going to do, to create a folder for every other person. Alright. So with this, we are done creating all folders that we are required to create here. So we are moving to on the assignment instruction. Now number 5 says assign the following following organizational units. So Sarah is to go to HR. So now we are going to assign Sarah to HR. Let's see how we can do that. So for us to do that, we will have to minimize this and bring up this. Alright, so we are currently moving users to each organizational unit. So first we have to move to add Sarah data. So what I'll do, there are many ways you can add. We can do this, but I want to do it on input. What I'll do here is I'll right click on Sarah to move. So I'll search for HR, click on HR. So Sarah has been moved to HR. If you check here, you won't find Sarah in this place anymore. If you check here, you won't find Sarah here again because Sarah has moved to HR. Secondly, they say third and field to research. So I can click and move third to research by clicking on move. Then search for my research. I say folder, click on this. Then I move third has been moved. The next person to move is field. So I right click, go to move, look for research, click on research. Field has been moved to research. The next is return to IT. So what I'm going to do is okay. So I move to add. So which one has moved to IT? The next I'm to move Spencer team and then to so I can actually do this clicking on the team Spencer and then D. Alright, so I can actually click on the three of them, three of the users, then I right click, then go to so I'm to move the three of them to stakeholders. So I come here and move them to score. So you can see they've all been moved to stakeholders. Nevertheless, Jenny, Frank, Bell to manage. So I'm looking for Frank, Bell, Jenny, Frank. So I'm moving them to where? To move them to management. So here I have my management. So move them to my management. Then Sally and Bruce to audit. So in Sally and Bruce. Look for Bruce. I can also select the two like this by holding down on Windows button. I hold on Windows system. I hold down my and left click selecting the two. So now right click to move. So I'm moving selling and go to auditors. Alright, selling to auditors, which is this. So there's the move auditors. Then last I'll be moving Stephen and Guy accounting. So what I'm to do, this is Guy. So I move down to Stephen by holding down my control and left clicking to set the key to move, and I'm moving both to accounting, moving those to accounting. Alright, so we moved. So for instance, if we are to come back to this place and I click on HR, okay, so I'm going to show HR. I'm going to show you the group properties of the HR, security of HR. So I can also come back here to add, click on edit. I can come back here to add a user to it. But I didn't go through this way, I went through the other way. Alright, so let's continue. So after this, for us to check if the names has been moved to the transitional unit, alright, so for employee, we do not have anyone in employee, so that's why it's empty. So let's go to HR. I see we have Sarah here. IT, we have in management. You can see we have 3 persons which are supposed to be management. We have Jenny, Frank, and then in research we have Ted and Phil in research. Just about this here. Alright, so after this, I want to minimize this, then to go back to my file explorer. That is still okay. So we have to open the file explorer. Alright, so this finish line got created. So we'll be working here. We'll be doing the next step in here. We minimize this. Minimize this. Alright, so here we are. Now assignment is assign the following NTFS users permission. Now to Sarah, we should give Sarah full control to the HR folders. So when we come to HR here, I click, then we'll go to properties, then we'll come to props, come to security, then under security for us to give Sarah full control, we click on edit. Now when you click on edit, you click on add, now set for Sarah. So anybody you want to add to this, any account or you need to add to any folder, you want to give them access to folder, you can always come here to check. If I click on check, it will show me whether this user is set up already, whether this account has been created already, user account and tell already. If not, it won't go anywhere. So once I click on check, then you can see I have Sarah at ensign.com. So next thing I do is I click it. Now once I click on OK, Sarah, what do I want to do? I want to give Sarah full permission. And see this is still on Sarah. I want to give Sarah full permission. So I click on apply and click on OK. So automatically I've given Sarah full control of the HR folder. Now step number 2 says after you modify to research folder. So I come to research folder, go to properties also, come to security, now come to edit, I come to add. So now I'm going to search for on bed of third, this third and field. Let's see if you can get all of them. Okay, third field cannot be found. Okay, so what we'll do, let's go one after the other. Let's go after one. No. Okay, so let's go after one. So I click on edit to add, then I type thread, click on check. So you see I have thread here. So click on okay. Now what permission do I want to give to thread? In this folder is the research folder. Now modify. I click on modify. Click on modify. So let's also add the next user, which is um which is field. We are adding it now. Let's check the name. It's alright. So click on OK. So we have field and tag. Remember on tag, select modify. So we can come to field and also select modify. After that, we are applying. And after applying, now click on OK. So automatically, these two users are added to the research folder. They have access to the research folder. Alright. So the next one here is the stakeholders folder. So sorry, the IT folder, which is this. So we have to add Mutop to IT folder to give him full control. So I try I right click, go to my property, then on security, then click on edit, just as we did before, click on add. So I'm to search for Mutop. So I click on check, have the name. So what do I do? I'm to give full control. I also click on OK. Alright, so the next enter in and then so we are ended to this folder on modify. So which folder is that? Stakeholders folder, go to property of security again, just like before, go to edit, then we come starting with sensor, we have that. Yes, so click on OK. After that, let's create, we have key, let's check for it. Alright, we click on OK. Then after that, we have fullness. Then, so after this, we check, the name is OK, so click on this. Now we can see this also on modify. So sensor also modify. Then key also modify. So with this, you can click apply. Applying, you can click on OK. Alright. So the next one is management folder. So right click on management folder. Go to settings. Alright. So we have to add check. Okay, we have the name. Add rank. Alright. So the last setting there. Right. So the click now. We have to. Okay. So the permission we have to give to them is slash right. So giving them read already, so we have to add right to it, read and write. Alright. So go to this, same read and write, front, read and write. So to check for these two, giving them read and write. Alright, so we apply and also alright. So the next is Sally and Bruce who control to the audit. So right click, go to properties and security, edit, then add. We're adding Sally. Alright. Next account to be added is root. Okay. So for root, we have to give full control. Sally also full control. We apply. Alright. So the file one is Sydney and Guy in accounting. So come to accounting folder. If come to security, come to come to add. So we are adding Steven and Guy. So we have them. We have to give them access to modify. So after this, we apply. Right. So with this, we're giving access to each of the folder. Except the okay, we're giving access to each of the folder except the employee folder that we don't have user or account associated with. So with this, I think we come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you.